Hello everyone, welcome to the Art of Cartomancy, reading the playing card deck. My name is Zelda Kelly, I'm with PsychicSecrets.com, and today I'm going to bring you all of the aces. Now the last video, and I'll link it here, was basically on the Ace of Hearts only, but I think that it's very good to bring out all the aces and let's cover all their meanings. It can be pretty quick, but then we're going to do another little special segment here, and so you can get all the information that you need. So starting out, we already did the Ace of Hearts, but I'm going to just recap that just really quickly. This is an autumn timing card. It is contentment. It means romance. It means harmony in the home. And it also means that this is an emotional fulfillment card. That it means that all the cards that are surrounding this can either mean a timing or it can confirm other cards. I like these aces, and it's always good to start out with an ace within the first 5 cards if you're laying out the playing card deck. Now for the Ace of Diamonds. The Ace of Diamonds is a very interesting, very good card because it is a spring timing card. Sorry about that. It is a spring timing card. It can mean a beginning. It can mean new plans. It can also mean an engagement. It means that you're working on some goals. If you're using the laws of attraction, there's other things that you can be using that as well. And it also means that this is, well, I'm going to say a fulfillment card as well. So it's a very good card, this Ace of Diamonds. Now for the Ace of Clubs. This is a very good indication of money. This is a summer timing card. It means that wages, salary, it means that someone has a lot of talent and can be used for money, basically to earn money, and basically is a good investor. It can also mean that there's an increase of income coming as well. So this timing card tells us a lot in the financial sector, okay? But this right here, this Ace of Spades, is a very interesting card. It almost equates, well, it does equate to the Death card in the tarot deck. It means that it is an end of a situation. It is a winter timing card. It can mean loss. It can mean legal problems. Anything you can think of. It can mean the end of a relationship. Many things that it can mean. This is considered the Death card because there is a death of a situation, not a physical death. So we don't use that for here, okay? But some interesting facts about the Ace of Spades. You see this big symbol. Back in England, a few hundred years ago, there was a stamp that this would be put on here by the royalty. You see, the playing card deck started becoming very popular as a pastime, and the king did not like it. He decided that he wanted to put a tax on this, and it was considered a tax stamp. This tax stamp needed to be collected for. When you bought a deck of cards, you needed to pay the tax stamp on the ace. If you didn't, well, then you didn't get the deck of cards. But then a lot of people tried to counterfeit this Ace of Spades tax stamp, and that became very interesting because if you got caught and you manufactured or faked this tax stamp, it was an automatic death penalty. That's why it is considered a bad card and the Death card in the playing card deck. Many times people would not pay the tax stamp and would just not even use this card, would just throw it away. And it was funny because that's where the saying came from, you're not playing with a full deck. Isn't that something? Another interesting fact is that during the Vietnam War, a lot of the enemy was afraid of this symbol and afraid of this card. So our soldiers would put a card, an ace of spades, in their helmet or on their helmet, and it would scare off the Viet Cong. Now, Bicycle Playing Card Company manufactured hundreds of thousands of the ace of spade card and would drop them in Vietnam for the U.S. soldiers to put into their helmets. Isn't that interesting? So there's a lot going on with the ace of spades here, but I'd like to also bring out some of our other friends. This ace of cups with the tarot card correlates with the ace of hearts. It is also a autumn timing card, and it is also based on that type of meaning. You see, if you missed our first episode, the tarot cards came from the playing card deck. The playing card deck came around in the 13th century, 14th century China. We really don't know where they came from, but then the tarot cards came from them. So then we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is also a summer timing card in the tarot, and that correlates with the Ace of Clubs. You see how that is really similar to the meanings and to the symbols and so on and so forth? So I think that's really interesting, and I wanted to show that to you. The Spring card is the Ace of Wands. Now, that is also that new timing, the new beginning. It's a timing card for the tarot deck. And then for our Ace of Spades is the Ace of Swords, which isn't really as bad meaning-wise, but it is also a winter timing card. So I want to just recap and just say that the aces are a very, very good element in your reading the playing card deck. It can give you timing, and it can give you a strong indication of your overall reading of how things are going. If, for example, you have a loss of money, or you have someone there that they've got a lot of money cards out, and you have a card for the Ace of Spades out along these cards, and then the Ace of Spades shows up, you can most likely say that that person's wealth started around the summertime. It was good for the salaries and wages and so forth, and they may have gotten a job in the summer, but it looks like this winter there may be a loss, a financial loss, and to prepare that client for that. You see how that goes? It can be the same in love as well. This can be the same as this is a romantic, happy home. But then beware, because there may be some loss regarding that. And your other subsequent cards around will help you tell the story. And we're going to go through all those meanings. But I want to take the time and thank you so much for visiting this segment of the Aces. And I believe that as you go on now, when you see these cards, you're going to know and understand their meanings, their timings, and how they can really support other cards in laying out the playing card deck. So again, I'll link the link up here to this segment for the Ace of Hearts. And stay tuned. This comes out every Tuesday, and we'll see you again next week. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for letting me bring this to you, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.